Have you ever considered moving to a new location? If you ran across an unbelievable opportunity to relocate, let's say your employer offered you just an amazing position, but it was in another state, what would you do? Hey everyone, this is Steve Grizoffi, broker and owner of Realty by Design, and I have a few questions you should ask yourself when considering a relocation. Number one, can I afford it? I'm sure this seems like a pretty obvious thing to consider, but a big move can be overwhelming financially. Of course, you need to have the amount of finances that it costs for the actual move, but you're also going to need a pool of money set aside for last minute expenses because they most likely will crop up. You want to make sure you have enough to cover all unforeseen expenses. Number two, are there friends and family who live near me in my new location? Relocating can be a very isolating and lonely experience, especially at first. If the thought of leaving your closest friends or family makes your stomach kind of queasy, this may not be the right time for a relocation. Number three, what is the job market like there? Do your research first. Of course, your new employer in this scenario is, offering you a job in a new location. But are there other employers there, other job opportunities, or is your employer the only game in town? Number four, is it worth relocating for my job? This one here has to do with the cost of living. Now, the cost of living really varies a lot from state to state, as well as even within the state from area to area. You probably already know that in the location you're at, right? So let's give you an example. If the new job pays, let's say, the same amount that you're currently making right now, but the cost of living in the new area is 10% less, that would be equivalent to netting 10% more, which is actually a tax-free 10% increase than what you're currently making. Number five, when is the best time of the year for me to move? Now, you may not have an option in this because your employer may have come to you and said, hey, we need you there in the next 30 days, 60 days, whatever the scenario is. But if you have an option, you should definitely know that the season plays a big role in the amount of inventory. In other words, the amount of homes that are on the market. And so that affects what you might be doing. Number six, is the culture of the city a good fit for me, and could I actually be happy there? The same way you would feel walking into that perfect home and it feels like home when you walk in the door, ideally the city would feel the same. Different cities have different vibes, and you want to make sure that it's a good fit for you and your personality. Well, I hope these 6 questions have really helped you consider whether or not to make a move, and I want to thank you so very much for just watching this video. If you're looking at going through the process of relocating, reach out to myself and my team. We could definitely make the move a whole lot smoother. I'm Steve Grizoffi, broker and owner of Realty by Design, and I know home is where life happens.